What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are here at Highland Front 9 for another Highland putter review. Today we have the Ringer GT. The Ringer GT is a beaded putter with a little thumb track right here. So I don't know why it's called a GT, because GT usually stands for groove top. It doesn't really have a groove in the top, just has a thumb track. Anyways, we're gonna toss it off today and see how it flies. Starting off on hole number 1, 216 feet, little backhand right down to the bottom. That's it, right out of my hand. Very long putt. See how you can finish out today. If I can make even par or better with this disc, I get to keep the disc. If I get worse than even par for the front 9, then that disc is going to be added into the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So fingers crossed I play well today. I think I can make a par from there. Right off the bat, I did not look up the numbers on this. And it's one of the limited editions, so it has a specialty stamp on it. It doesn't have the flight numbers. It did turn out to be a little more stable than I was expecting it to be, but I do know that Discraft and their limited edition and their special runs tend to all be a little bit more overstable than the base runs, so we'll see how it holds up. We have a bit of wind today. I will say that even with the bead on it, it is a very shallow putter. Not the biggest fan of super shallow putters because I have short fingers, but I have very fat fingers. So shallow discs sometimes are very difficult for me to grip onto. That being said, we'll see if the thumb track here can help me hold on to it and actually hit the shots I want. Hole number 2 is 230. I'm gonna punch it out there flat and let the stability that it seemed like it had finish towards the basket. Right into a tree. It's going to be an uncomfortable scramble from there. Oh no, that's not good. That was a terrible roll. Alright, that's up there somewhere. Oh boy, that is more stable than I keep giving it credit for. Hole 2 was a very unfortunate double bogey because early tree hit and then really nasty roll away. So we are 2 over par currently. Plenty of shots to make up strokes though, plenty of holes. Starting off on hole 3, we're gonna go with the backhand and hyzer down the left gap. The shallowness, I can't get a good grip on it. This is not a good spot to be. All right, we need to make some good shots here. Okay, it's unfortunate double bogey again. Hole 4, 218. We are now 4 over par. That's gonna be much harder to come back from. This disc is so extremely shallow and it's supposed to be a putter. I don't know how they're making putter that's so shallow you can barely hold on to it, but that's my hand grip for you. I'm gonna try to hold on to it this time and throw a good shot. Slight hyzer down this right gap. Okay, so it does actually have some overstability. That's the first time I've actually gotten to see it fly where it didn't immediately hit a tree. It has some overstability, that's good to know. I really needed that one. That one was important. It's 230, up and around to the right. Gonna throw it on some anhyzer, and we can hopefully trust the anhyzer now. I know it's overstable, and we have some wind that might help it push. so short and left. So short and left. Hit something, but actually I did not hit anything. I'm just left. About pin high, little long, but left. Not a good putt for an overstable, shallow putter. Yeah, I needed that one. I have 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 4 more holes I have to birdie out. Oh boy, and 7 is not gonna be a birdieable hole. That's not fun. Hole 6, 187. I think I might actually try for the forehand, just right down the middle. And it seems to be pretty overstable. I don't know how torque resistant it is, so we'll give it a shot here. Honestly, not a terrible shot. I probably threw it a little bit too hard though. This is one of the ones that actually is easy and that I have to get. Well, barring a throw-in or possibly multiple throw-ins, looks like this is going to be given away. All right, hole number 7. It's in the middle position. It's 264. Pretty much not going to be able to reach it. I'm going to have to throw this really, really, really hard and push the ceiling as high as I can. And then I still don't know if I can push it far enough up there and then get it left. It's a very, very technical, very tough shot. About the best I can do with a putter. I can't get there with a putter. There we go, finally. Got one. 199. Gonna have to either ace this hole or the next hole if I want to be able to keep this disc. 2 birdies is still not gonna cut it, so I'm gonna have to throw this on some Anheuser and hopefully it can fade back and get it chain high. Well, there goes my chance. Looks like I'm gonna be giving that disc away. Still have a couple more shots to throw with it though, so we can really do a full review for it, right? Why couldn't I have been doing that earlier? As all said and done, I think the Ringer GT is probably a really good putter. Throwing putter, for those of you that have smaller, skinnier fingers, probably would be super comfortable, and it's gonna be a nice, grippy, overstable option. As far as people with fatter fingers, you're gonna have a little bit more trouble gripping onto it if you're trying to power grip it. That being said, a fan grip doesn't really notice how shallow it is, so it works just fine when I'm putting for the most part once I figured out the release on it. But it has enough overstability that for myself I wouldn't have very much consistency with fan gripping this disc. That being said, I'm gonna go fan grip forehand because that was actually working pretty well. Drive it straight up there, hopefully get it fade and miss all the trees. That's gonna be maybe edge of circle look for a birdie. Oh, the tailwind. As far as the Ringer GT for myself, I probably won't ever be bagging any Discraft putters because as far as their putters go, they seem to be somewhat inconsistent, and even the Discraft pros and the DGA pros say that Discraft's putter lineup is probably the worst spot of their lineup. That being said, this does actually fly pretty well. If I were to bag something like this, it would probably be in the approach disc category because it does have that nice overstability and the shallowness to make it feel a little bit more like a mid-range. This one's going into the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. We currently have a lift, a charger, an uplink, a 6-claw zone, and now we're adding a Ringer GT. If you enjoy content like this, make sure to like the video. If you want to see new stuff, make sure to comment down below. I read all the comments, and if they're good, Might even turn into a video. And make sure to subscribe. Plenty of giveaways going on. Big one right now. Helps you out, helps me out. Till next time, guys. See you out on the course. From now until the end of June, I am having a secret giveaway with this spore. If you watch this far, congratulations, but you're not entered just yet. To get this spore, there are going to be 7 videos until the end of June that have this little stuffed fox. If you can spot this little stuffed fox somewhere on the course, these end videos don't count. And on the 7th video, say final. If you commented on the 8th video or the 6th video, it's not going to count. It has to be the 7th. So you have to really pay attention to all the little spots around the course. But if you comment final on the final 7th video with this fox, you'll be entered in to win this amazing spore with the super swirls in it. Amazing stamp. Beautiful. All right, bye.